Sit. Stay. Foos. 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 Sit. Down. Sit. Sit. Down. Stay. Place. Place. Sit. 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 Stay. Foos. Good boy. Foos. Foos.
As possible.
Don't know much about history. Don't know much biology. Don't know much about the science. Don't know much about the French accent. But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. Don't know much about history. Don't know much biology. Don't know much about the science. Don't know much about the French accent. But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be.
Place.
Don't know much about history.
Down.
Don't know much biology. Don't know much about the
Down.
science.
No. Sit.
Don't know much
Down.
about the French accent. But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. Don't know much about biology. Don't know much about the French accent. But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be.
Play this record as frequently as possible.
We have the kennel door, the crate door open for him, And the command we're going to use is going to be house. That's his house right there. So that's the command that we're going to use. And we're going to get him to go inside of his crate. Sonny, house. Good boy. Here. So we get him familiar with going in and out of his crate just by tossing a treat in there. So he thinks it's a fun game. And this associates him. Sonny, house. So to him, he starts thinking this is a fun game. He goes in and out his crate. Normally that motion of me going house with me tossing the treat in there is going to, it basically directs him to go inside of his house. So I'll do it this time with the treat, and then I'm going to do it without the treat. Sonny, house. Sonny, house. This time there was no treat. So we start teaching them this game to go in and out their kennel or their crate using treats and everything. So he's still looking for it. He thinks it's in there. Sonny, sit. Sit. Good boy. Sit. Good boy. So he's in his crate, and he's doing this on his own. I can call him out. I'll call him out to me. Sonny, here. Sonny, sit. Good boy. Good sit. Sonny, foos. Sonny, foos. Sit. Sonny, sit. Sonny, paw. Good boy. Sonny, house. So it's an easy game that you can play with your dog to get them going in and out of the crate. It teaches them not to be mad to be in the crate, but they're happy to be in the crate. And it's just a fun training game. And then when you go, if you do this on a regular basis, when you tell your dog the house, they know where to go. Just like that. Sonny, here. Sonny, come here. Sonny, sit. Sonny, foos. Sonny, house. House. Come on. Good boy. And that's pretty much it. You're just teaching your dog that it's a game to go in and out their house. Sit. Sit, Sonny. To go in and out their house without it being a stressful environment. And the dog responds to you. So when you do need your dog to go in the house, you can just point and then tell them to go in the house. And like I said, it's a fun game for the dog. They start to associate it. Sonny, house. They start associating it with it being a fun place for them to be at. And they'll just automatically start going in the house on their own. So this is training your dog to crate train, use a treat, play the game with them, and as often as you can. So when the time comes for you need to crate your dog, they're going to be in there. They're not going to be stressed. So that's crate training with teaching a dog to go in and out of a crate on command and not be in a stressful environment. Make sure the crate is in a living area space where people are so the dog can hear other people. Make sure it's in a lidded place. Make sure the crate has adequate bedding and food and water if you have the capability to put the bowls on there for the puppy. And make sure it has no poop or pee in it. And you're not going to have an issue with this. And make sure dogs are not in the crate for extended period long of time. Make sure the crate they're in there for durations and they come out to use the bathroom and everything. Sonny, come here. Foos. Good boy. So we'll crate him one more time and show you what it should look like. Foos. Sonny, house. Good boy. That's crate training. Thank you for. So we're gonna do some place, and but we're not gonna do it inside here because no one lives in here,
And training in this environment, it doesn't teach the dog to do a place where they're really gonna need to do a place like in the living room. So we're gonna switch and we're gonna do this training in the living room because that's where he's gonna be told to place at, not in a garage or something like that. There you go. Foos. Sit. Good boy. So we're gonna do place and we're gonna do that in the living room. So stay tuned. Place, but we're gonna do it in an indoor setting because this is where place happens. It does not happen in the field often. You tell your dog to sit, stay down. But when you're telling your dog to go to their place, it's inside your house in a mat or something. So that's what we're gonna do with him, and we want him to stay on there. That's our goal. Place. Sit. Down. Stay. Good boy. Sit. Sit. Stay. Good place. So this is where we want him at. You want to do this in an indoor setting because he's going to come off. And then we're going to put him back on there, and this is how we're going to keep working with it until we got it. Sonny, come here. Sonny, place. This is just repetition. Sit. Good boy. So I should be able to stand right here and tell Sonny to go to his place from right here. Let's see if we can do that. Sonny, place. 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 Sit. 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 Down. Good boy. You didn't have enough room to do that. So wherever Sonny is, I should be able to point to that place and send him to that place. Come here, Sonny. Go on, get him off. Place. 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 Sit. Sonny, sit. 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 Good boy. So I should be able to send him to his place in the living room, and that's where he's going to stay. That's what you're working on. So this training actually should be done in an enclosed environment, like inside the home, not really in the field, because you need him understanding place inside the home means his mat, not place on a mill in the field in the mat. That doesn't really translate over to what you're trying to explain to the dog. You have to do it where the dog's going to actually do the place at. So I just wanted to break that down real quick because I see people doing a lot of places and it's not really inside the house. It's outside in the field or in an enclosed environment. And the dog learns it, yes. But then when you want to start to move to this being what you want to do, you want to do it inside of the home. So the dog stays on the place and they understand place in the home means this mat. So that's their place to go and not get in trouble and relax and everything. So this is place. It should be done inside of a home environment. It should not be done only just in the training yard, but it should be done inside of the home environment where the dog is actually going to be put in a place to stay. All right. So you're gonna have to take the dog off the mat several times to get them to understand the place and put them back on place. Good boy. Sit. Good boy. Stay. So he's in here. He's understanding when I point to the mat, go to place. And he can go over to place and he can hang over there. You can actually start teaching other things while he's on this mat. Sonny, come here. Down. I can put him down in it. Good boy. Good boy. Come here. Sonny. Place. Place. Sit. So like I said before, you gotta take them off and on. It's repetitious, but the dog starts to understand. Place means this mat. This mat means that they get treats. This is where he's getting his treats at. Good things happen when he's on this mat, and this is the free place for him to go and not get in trouble. Sonny, come on. Foos. Sit. And I should be able to circle him around to his place. Sonny, place. Sit. Good boy. So that's teaching place and stay for your dog. I hope that was helpful when you want to start doing that with your dog. But you want to teach that in indoors. You want to start teaching it in an enclosed environment that there's no distractions, understanding the command place. Then you want to move it to the place where he's going to actually be at inside the home. You want to move that mat there so he understands when you point across the room and say place, that's where he's going to go. So you guys, thank you for watching Madison Bell. Y'all have a good one.